All right. So then we have in our priority application, as we have seen, we have two screens. One is the list view and one is the add or edit. Okay, so let's get started with the list view. Okay, so this controller, this is something that we'll reuse for our list view. So view controller, we'll go to editor, we'll go to refactor rename. Priority list view controller. Okay, and then for our priority list view controller, we have always started with designing the UI, but this time we'll start with the data model. Okay, so can you tell me what and all will be part of my data model? What is the name I should give?
The model, priority modeling.
Okay, priority model. Okay, okay. Now what next?
Yes, we need to create a model in that, like struct.
Okay, struct name of the model.
Priority model.
Okay, what will be the parameters, properties?
High, medium, I think by grocery, right?
Yeah, so high, medium, and low are the priorities of each priority. So, what will be the what my data model will look like? So, what should I write next?
Like we'll be right var. We will declare the model
Okay,
when uh, var I think we have to do some. I'm not getting the names here
which name?
for the model's name. Priority model's name. We have right high or medium it will be.
That will be priority only.
Okay. Recruit medium.
Okay, what else apart from high, medium, and low? So you will be given this screen, okay, and you
Okay.
will have to come up with this data model. Nobody is going to tell you what your data model should look like. Okay, and we have done couple of applications where we have created our own data model, right?
Yes.
So I want you to tell me what my data model should look like.
Here I'm getting confusing. Like we have here multiple in the table view, right? In the group of. So which one we
Forget
will
about it.
give the name?
No, forget about group. Think everything is in single group.
Okay. In the first, is
the,
there
the
we
reason
given?
the reason why I'm saying that is
Yeah.
only the display part. How do you display? You display in the same list or you display in separate groups, but that will
Yes.
not affect your model.
We have take the priority image.
Priority image, okay.
Image label.
Label, huh?
Yes.
What label?
Label is by grocery name like will be text.
Is it, huh? So when we did quotes application, did we give what were the model? How did we create this model? Did we give the uh, speaker names here in our model, or we only gave the properties? Like,
No, we can give them names like where we got to image priority name.
okay,
Will
leave the
pri-
image. Apart from image, tell me what else. You said
Image,
label, no?
priority image. Okay.
Okay.
Priority image,
Okay.
colon,
Okay.
and like vi string only will be kept.
Okay. What next?
And next again we create the var.
Okay.
Um, priority label is that is a image below we have high, right? That is text, or I'm
That
not
is
able to
text. That is text.
text. Then
It
will
says
be,
hi.
yeah, we can give the priority text.
Okay. Or just let's say priority only. This will be
Okay,
string.
string, yes.
Okay. Then.
Then one more is the priority by grocery, right? That is a label.
Okay. So what will we do there?
Same label. We can priority name,
Okay.
colon with string.
Yes. We are not giving buy groceries, right? We are giving a
Yes,
property name.
name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is not required priority image because there is a different way how we are going to handle this.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't no need to handle. The reason why is because high is going to have H image, medium is going to have M image, and low is going to have L image. So this one we can manage. We don't have to save this for every priority. Okay, this one we'll manage separately. You remember I told you that a lot of it may sound or look easy, but there are a lot of complexities involved. This
Yes.
is one of them to handle these images per priority. Okay, so which you will be working on. So I don't need priority image. Okay, so I need priority, I need priority name. What else?
And again, completed by name with the date.
Completed. Okay, so
By date, right? That
yeah,
nine.
that is date. So what should I do here?
Where
Where?
priority. Uh,
So let's call it due date.
due date. Yes.
What will be the data type?
Date will be used string.
We can use date.
Date only. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then what else? Anything else?
We have one more in the view is there. That is,
That also we will handle separately.
yeah.
Okay, so each priority we don't need. Okay, each priority. Okay, so firstly, whenever you will create a structure or a model, always use let. Don't use where.
Okay. Yes, we are giving the, yeah.
Okay, so that is first. Second, you need to use optional. So for each priority, when you will create a priority, what are the things that you must need to create a priority? So for example, whenever you are creating a contact, you
Yes.
must assign a name.
Yes.
It may not have a phone number, but it must have a name, correct?
Yeah.
Similarly, for a priority, do you want all of this mandatorily or some may be optional? What do you think? It is kind of a requirement. There is no yes or no. Tell me what you think.
Yes, we can use the priority optional because we don't have the what is the name will become the optionals, right?
Okay, so which one I should make it optional?
We can use our priority name only. Hello?
Yeah, priority name will be optional. Huh?
Yeah. No, sir. We can give the priority because that is a high or medium. We are giving the text, right?
Huh.
Might be that is one optional.
Okay, fine. So what I will suggest is, so and as I said, there is no right and wrong. As I said, we can either have all three optional, all three non-optional, whatever. Okay. So my requirement is you cannot create for every priority. I need these three. Okay, so then I will not keep anything optional. Okay, fine. So then priority model is done. Now this one we have to manage, this one we have to manage. All of that will take as a separate requirements. Okay,
Okay.
fine. Then what is after creating this model? What is the next thing that we create?
We can create the view for that. Like we are displaying the name value, right?
Huh.
This is a model is only holding the values. We are declare the values name or everything. We need to create a one more structure file.
Okay. What should be the name? Very good. What should be the name?
You can give more priority view.
What it will do?
That is, we can give the names. What we new display the view, right? Whatever we are like buy grocery name text. That purpose will just we can create the file that one.
So we are not going to use view, no? We'll say something like data manager, no?
Yeah, yes, data manager. View
Okay, so when you'll so basically that will be responsible for managing the data.
yes.
Okay, so struct priority data manager. Okay, now
Yeah.
what? Func. Okay,
Like we'll get the we can give the function name get priority for mod priority get priority
get. Okay, very good. Get priority.
with optional. We
I
can
didn't
give
get it.
the open and close bracket.
Okay, okay. Then
Then data editor.
okay.
We can use the priority model, array of the priority model.
Very, very good. It will be array of priority model. Okay, very good. Then what? Get, so instead of get priority, shall we say get priorities?
Yes.
Because there will be multiple.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, very good. Then what is next?
Take the values like
Correct. So I will say priority
priority
1
one
equal to, and we are creating this data manager and we are doing this, but on actual case all of these priority will be created by the user. Okay, so this we are doing only for our currently for populating and for checking that whether it is working fine or not, and then our actual test case is going to be these all priority will be created by the user. Okay,
Okay.
so we will again accordingly change that. Okay, so this application is going to take some time to develop. We'll develop it slowly, steadily, and each and every requirement we will develop. Okay,
Okay.
so priority 1. Okay, so let's create our first priority. Priority, let's say it is low. Priority name, let's say here we will say buy groceries,
Yeah.
and due date is date. So for now I will just give today's date only, but we will change this. Okay, all of this will be changed. Okay, and then let's create one more, just one more. Okay, we'll just create two, that's all. Buy groceries and meditate, and then also same, and then I would return what will I return?
Return all priority 1, priority 2. No, array. Return array priority 1, comma array priority 2.
Very good. Priority 1 comma priority 2.
Priority 2.
Fine.
Yes.
Okay, what next?
Then next we can we can use the view controller.
Designing part or the view controller or the view?
designing part only, because we creating the design part in here, then we can connection to the view to vController. Yeah.
Okay, so then here we will first complete the designing part. For designing part, what are the elements? Do we need custom cell?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll start with our first custom cell on our table view. Okay,
Okay.
fine. View our put our the table. Okay, now again, if you see here, I have a plus button here, right? And
Okay.
then see here to
Yeah,
add, yeah, to add
we
the
can.
priority. How can I
Yes.
do that? Shall I add the table view first or shall I add this one first?
No, first we can add the plus in the
Okay,
priority name.
okay,
Otherwise, you can go through the navigation control, go to the title. I think.
okay, let's do that. So first let's change this background color to green. Okay, now how can I do this part?
We can create a one more view, and then we'll add, and that we can create a priority and plus button. After that, we have one more table view in the name.
Okay, so I got it what you're saying. You're saying that you add one more view, inside that view add one label and a
Plus
button.
button.
Not
Yes.
required. There are easier ways to do it. That will work whatever you are saying. I am saying there are easier ways to do it.
You can directly, we can give to here only. Label and plus button the top of.
Are
Hello.
you sure?
We can create a navigation control. In that we'll get a one more in title will. Then we can add there.
We have done this actually. Can I use this one?
Navigation bar. Okay.
Okay, let's try. We'll just give it a try, no? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Then what about plus button? How will I get plus?
Button.
Let's change this title
Title.
to priority. Okay. And again, this we are getting as this one green, no? I will want you to change this.
Yes.
Okay, so this one, this is my. Okay. Navigation. I think it should be clear. Otherwise, we will do this. We'll check this. We'll check this. Okay, what about this plus one? What we'll do for plus?
We can button.
Button, huh?
Yes.
This one?
Yeah.
Again, there is a better way to do it.
Bar button.
Bar button
Bar.
item. Put it in the side.
Okay.
That's it now. Now?
Now we can give the plus button in the images.
So shall I go to assets and add a plus button?
Yes.
No.
Otherwise, no, we have in there, right?
Yes. Where?
In the properties, I'm not able to see.
Okay. So in system style, we have system item, we have add.
Yes.
Okay. So whenever we get any of this similar requirement, no, try to use native components. Okay. And try to do it in a simple way. Okay. Same, whatever you have to do, no, there will be always multiple ways of doing it. Okay, but always try to, and there is no harm, just sit and just think or explore. So that is what I do whenever I get a new requirement, right? I don't start coding. I first sit, I'll try to analyze first, I'll try to write down in a piece of paper how exactly I'm going to do this. Then once I have everything clear in my mind, then only I start development. Okay, so all of that please follow in the priority application development. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Then we have priority and then we have a table view. For the table view, let's add a table view.
It will be.
Tuk 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 tuk. no margins, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, why? Let's drag. Okay, why is the error? Do you know?
We give to the height and width.
Height and width we have never given till now for a table view, because for a full screen table view, because we want this to be a full screen.
I'm not able to get, sir.
So whenever we want a table view full screen, do
Yes.
we give height and width?
To full screen only.
Huh.
So we can give the constant top and x and y, the constant.
Okay, so let's delete this. Let's clear constraints. There was an error, right? So there was an error because here we have not given the constraints. So we'll
Yes, sir.
give here, we'll give from top, tick, and top white is 9, we'll give it 0 only. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, then the table view will drag again the table view to the top, and now we'll give table view. See, height we will not give. We'll just give these 4.
Okay.
Earlier there was an error because this constraint was missing. Okay, and then you see again you will ask, right, that we can create a view. I told to create a view and add a button and a label here, right? Why are you doing like this, a navigation thing? Why not adding a view? See, I don't have to set any constraints for this label or this plus button.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Understood.
so there are like advantages whenever you will use a native thing.
Okay.
So then this part is also done. For the table view, how can I make this transparent so that this also is green, my table view?
We can go the default color. We can go to change the colors, background,
Okay, which one? Tell me.
background.
Okay,
We can go the last,
okay.
the clear and some size.
Yes, clear color.
Yeah, clear.
Okay, so this part is done. Now, shall I add?
Create cell one.
Yes, so I'll add one more cell.
Cause
Okay, now custom cell. I'll select the custom cell. Okay, I think this is the cell. Yeah, this is the cell. And for cell also, I'll make it clear color.
okay.
Done.
Clear.
Now, let's maybe 90 or something. Okay, this is fine. User identifier we will give cell. Okay, and then we will. Okay, so this is done. This is done. I think 90 is enough, but we'll see. Okay, I think 90 will not be enough. Let's say 110. Okay, so this is my cell. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see, but this is my cell. You can see, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now we will do the designing part. So now tell me, grouping again. Grouping will manage programmatically. Okay. So now you tell me how do I design this?
Here we can image also we can give the code in that.
But we need an image view.
Yes.
Okay. So
We
let's
can add the image here.
okay. Let's add an image view here. Inside this we'll go. We'll put it.
So 40, I think. Okay.
Let's give maybe 40. I think 40 is good. Yeah, 40 is good. Okay, image
Yeah.
done. Then
We can constant we need to add.
okay, so let's add the constraints. Height and width we'll give first,
Yes.
then side.
Side.
Okay, so it will stick to top, it will stick to left, and then 40
Yes.
40. Done. Image is done.
And below the image we can add the text.
Okay, so label
We are giving the text, right?
which one? This high.
Yeah.
But that is a label, that is a static text, no? You will not
Okay. Okay, sir.
change it, no? So there is no text field here, no? Text field will be here,
Okay.
here, right? So you have label.
Like same.
Okay, let's change this to regular is fine, but
Then 10 only kids.
ha. And then for now, let's give it high.
Hi. Yeah.
Okay, so that we can.
Change the color also.
Ha. See, actually, so the color also high. The text color is red. It matches.
Yes, yes,
Right?
understood.
So
Yeah.
this is also one of the requirements. Okay. Okay, so fine. This is done. Let me just check once. Yeah, this is done. I will make this
Constraint.
center alignment first. I'll select high, make it center alignment. Okay, and then what I will do, let's put height and width. Okay, and then what else? Tell me.
And drag it to image.
Okay,
Not leading, the vertic. Yes, leading.
and
We trolling will be cute.
leading and trailing, huh?
Yes.
Very good, very good. Still there is some error. Why?
Getting some.
Leading and trailing is correct. What else?
Need to give the vertic.
Correct. Vertical spacing.
Yes.
You are right. Okay. So then this is done. What else?
So again, we need to create the buy groceries there, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
For that label, right?
Label.
Okay, I will give till here only. Okay, my suggestion is don't do label first. First do this part, because this one also will put it somewhere in the corner, and then we can use whatever space is remaining.
Okay, we
Got it,
do
no?
the view, right? That one.
Ha. So because yeah, and you are right. Yes, we'll be using view there, and we'll do that view part because view that height and width will be constant, right?
Okay.
So then that is fine, and then we can whatever space is left for the width, we will use that.
Okay.
Okay, so then like this we can manage. Okay. Okay, so let's do that. For that we'll add, so first instead of label, let's add a view.
View.
Okay, this is my view. Okay, 1414. How about 2020? Is it going to be big? Yeah, very big. Let's say 1414, I think, was better.
40. Yes. 14. 14.
Okay, 1414 is done. Okay, this is done, and for this one I'll use background color. Okay, so instead of this, let's use something like red or yellow, whatever.
Red.
Let's use purple, whatever. Okay,
Okay.
so then constraints height and width I will give, and then top and right.
Right.
Okay, this part is also done. Now I will add my label.
Yes.
Done, and then I have one more label which is the due date, right?
Due date. Yeah.
Okay, so then so I will need two labels, right? So then
Yes.
this label, and just below that one more label, and this label I need small,
Yes.
something like this. Okay, so now this label is buy groceries.
Sir, here we can use the stack view also, right? Both label we that is okay, good or not?
Yeah, absolutely. We can use stack view also. Sometimes it becomes a bit difficult with stack view if you want to manage both differently. For example, this one I need to manage at bigger this one I
Yeah.
need bigger, this one I need smaller. Those cases sometimes it becomes a bit difficult. But that is also manageable. Okay, but we can use, actually we can, this entire thing can be done with stack views. Like this one we won with horizontal stack view. These two will be in a V stack, the image
Yes.
here. So that also definitely we can do. Okay, then buy groceries, and this one let's put complete buy, and this one we need smaller.
Why are you using for the stack view?
Sorry.
Like, why you use for the stack view?
So
Like,
one of the main benefits of using stack view is you don't have to manage the constraints within
yes.
the view inside a stack view. So let's say there is an OTP. So I have used stack view in one of the screens where we had OTP.
Yes.
Okay, so in OTP screen there were 6 text fields, all
Yes.
were equal size, correct? Equal size text fields, equal size text fields, equal font, everything was same. So
Yeah.
what I did, I put all of those text fields inside a stack view. So what I had, and then I said all of these text fields should have equal spacing between them. Got it, no? So then I did not have to manage. If I will have to do it without stack view, I will have to write so many constraints. Actually, you can give this a try also.
Yes.
So this is why I use. So it all depends on requirement to requirement. Sometimes stack view also, it is not really needed, but still if you use stack view, even for simple cases, you might face issues managing. Okay, so whenever you have to use stack view, whenever there is a clear advantage of, let's say, auto layout constraint or something. Okay, so again, whenever you are using something, there should be a proper reason why you are using that. Okay,
Okay.
and give this OTP screen a try once,
Okay.
whenever you get time.
Yeah. Okay.
You are not doing assignments.
No, sir, I will do it.
Okay, fine. Then this one will put, let's put italic. Name bold heavy. Okay, fine. This one will change it later. Fonts and all will do it. Okay, so then auto layout constraints. This one is also done. Now add groceries. Let's set the height, and then first let's set the height. Then horizontal spacing I'll give to this one.
Yes.
Okay, and then again I'll drag, and then horizontal spacing I'll give to this one.
Yes.
Okay, and then I will say top.
Top.
So then this image views top will be this top. So these two will be top aligned. Okay, and then so this one is also my done, and then this one I will say to buy groceries. My leading and trailing will be same.
Okay.
Okay, and then I will give vertical spacing. Yeah, vertical spacing. That's it. I can give height, but not required because it will adjust based on my text size. Okay, so then this is part is done. Now I have to create a custom cell, correct?
Yes.
So this is part is completed. Now I'll go back here, pet data manager. What should I use?
Yeah. Coco Touch class is please. That's
Okay.
include the VI table you said.
Okay. So subclass of your table cell, which is
Yeah.
cool. Now what is the class name? Let's
class
say priority custom cell,
parity customs.
and then this will be cell. UI table view cell. Okay, let's create. Okay, here if you see, I am creating the custom cells and all. Whenever you will create a new file, you will always get target. What are your selected targets? Do you know what
Yes.
this is?
No, sir.
So basically, whenever you are creating a file, it should be available within which target. So let's say you are creating a view model, no? Let's say when
Yeah.
you will create a view model, you would like to test your view model.
Yes.
So you will select test.
Okay.
Okay, now for this one is a custom cell. I don't really need to write any unit test because we will not be doing any business logic in my cell. So I don't want test.
Okay.
So you remember, right, in MVVM one of the core advantages is testing. So whenever
Yeah.
we'll create a view model kind of a thing, right, whenever we have that business thing, those cases we'll select test and we'll write our test for all our business logic.
Okay.
Okay, so now this is part is done. This is my custom cell. Now let's create the outlets for my view. Okay. Okay. What is wrong? Why it is not coming? Tell me. Tell me.
Yeah, we are not selected data source in delegate. You not
No, that is not the reason.
table view to in the view.
That is not the reason. Why this is not coming?
We need to give the class name.
Exactly. Very good. So we have to give the class name. Class
Yes.
name will of the cell.
Cell.
It will be priority
Custom.
custom table view cell. Oh, okay. That is a problem. So I want this to be refactored. Rename.
So we need to give maybe.
Just cell till cell is fine. I don't need this. Yeah, this is fine. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Now it should come. Image drag came. Outlet image view cell. I'll say priority image view. Whatever is the component, no, always add that. Okay, in my component name. So if it is a label, add label. Okay. So priority name. Priority, it is a description. Okay. Priority description label. And then this is due date label. Due date label. Then we have this one. High thing is also there. Priority label. And then we have this view. Correct. I'll say priority. What should I say?
View.
Okay, view is good. Okay, this is fine. I think that we are done here. We'll go back here. What I will do now, I will make sure that these are all again aligned properly. So my first thing will go as my image view and label. Okay. See,
Okay.
these two I'll put it first, and then my description, and then due date, and then my view. You don't really have to do this. I like to do it. Okay.
Okay.
So that it is easy for us to like manage and see. Okay, easy to debug. Okay, fine. Then all of this is done. My this part is done. Now I am going to use this custom cell to populate. So I'll go back to my priority list, and then here I will add. Here I will do my data source and delegate thing. Okay, so table view, data source, and delegate, and then go back here, add extension, priority controller, UI table view delegate, UI table view data source. Okay, click on this, it will add stubs. Okay, can you tell me what I should do next?
We can give the here code number of the section. Return something will be right.
Tell me what to write.
Return.
Return.
We can count 5.
Okay. We can
Yeah.
keep 5 for now. We'll change it later. Then here, let Cell
let for the
equal to
cell equal
table
table
view
view dot
dot
d dq. Yes, this function here.
cell,
Cell as for the index.
then then
Cell dot
cell dot
will be create with names like we are given the model's name, right? Uh,
So firstly, I need my custom cell, right?
yes.
So it's as
Add with like
variety custom
nice
cell.
for custom cell for the
Okay.
yes.
Then I'll say cell dot, and now see I got all these. Okay. So priority label dot text equal to, let's say here I'll say buy groceries. Okay. Cell dot due date label dot text equal to, let's say whatever. Uh, Whatever, we will change all this. Anyway, these things will be coming from actual user thing. Then priority description. Acha, acha. So description actually is buy groceries, and this one is medium. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Cell dot priority view dot background color equal to UI color dot purple. What else? There is a priority label 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there is an image also.
Yes.
Cell dot priority image view dot image equal, all of this we will do it in my cell class. We will move all this to the cell class. Cell class will have a function called configure, and all of this will move to my cell class. Okay. So UI image, and then named, and then here I will give my image name, whatever. Okay, and then I'll say return cell. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Here it will complain about optional. So what I will do, I'll say guardlet.
Garlic.
Okay, and I'll say else.
Yes. Will use the return.
What I have to return? Tell me.
Yes. Return.
Else return what?
Return on the form.
Return what this function returns? What this function is? What is the return type of this function?
Yeah. We are not getting sir.
What is the return type of this function, self or row?
Table view only.
UI table view is cell,
We are table view.
correct? So we
Yes.
have our priority custom cell, no? That
Yes,
is that
custom
is
cell.
nothing but our table view cell only. So we'll just create one empty array, object, and then now we don't need these.
Yes.
Now let's see. Cannot find guard cell is equals to cell identifier. Okay, let's see what is wrong. Guard cell is equals to table view. Cannot find cell in scope. Array, guardlet, no?
Guardlet. Yes.
Okay, fine. All of this is done. Now I'll go back here and let's run. Let's see what happens. Okay, so what is wrong?
We need to give the height
Yes.
of the row in the table.
Yes. So we'll give height for row at
Okay.
index path, and I'll say return.
110 we are given,
Correct.
right?
It was 110. Let's run and see. Okay. So now we have one more image here, but that I don't have it now. So I will send you that image. So we'll add one more image here. Okay. Then buy groceries. This one. This fine.
Yes.
This is okay. We'll make this look better and all. Okay. This will look exactly as how is my design, but we'll do
Yeah.
it gradually. Okay. Fine. So this one is done. Now just one thing. I want this all of this to move to my custom cell class. Okay. So what I will say, I'll write a function where configure. Okay. And then what will I accept?
Configure via custom cell.
No. So what do I need to display? Each cell. What does my cell need? Each cell. What does it need to display? A model?
Yes, model.
Okay. So what is my model name?
Priority model.
Correct. So I'll say
Priority
priority priority model. Okay. And then I'll say configure cell. Better. And then here, whatever is my so whatever I did there, no.
Okay. Which one? Okay.
See, this one I'll go back there and I'll put it here, and this one I'll do like this. Priority dot priority.
Yes.
Priority dot due
Priority.
date is going to be my date data type, right? So I will use string interpolation here.
Sir, one second. Someone is key. One
Yeah,
second.
sure.
Hello. Sorry for sir.
Okay, no problem. So then see this, I just made these changes. Tell me if this is fine.
Okay.
So there we had cell. Here,
Yeah.
there we had cell. Here I changed it to self only because all of these things are here in this place only, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is fine.
Yes.
And I am using my priority here,
Yes.
right? Okay. So then this is also done. Then I'll go back. I'll delete all this. I don't need. I'll just say cell dot configure
Configure.
cell, and here I need to pass priority model. How will I get priority model? I'll go up, and then here I'll create my whatever my data source, right?
Yes.
So I'll say where priorities is equals to array priority model, right? Okay, done. Then here I will say priorities is equals to, what is my data manager name? Priority data manager.
In get
Get priorities.
get
Okay, so then all my priorities data will be here. This one I'll say my priorities dot count, and here I will say let priority equal to priorities index part dot row, correct?
Yes.
And then I'll say I'll just pass the priority here. Done.
Priorities.
Easy, no?
Yes. Configure. Yeah.
Easy, right? Very easy.
Yes.
Let's run and check what happens. Okay, good. So now it is coming from there,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Both has today's date. So see,
Yes.
it has today's date. Okay. Now
the date we are giving the plus, right? No.
Oh, we'll change all of this formatting, but it is shows. Okay, 5th of August. Okay, so this is fine. We will change this thing. Okay, I want this to be formatted and displayed accordingly. Okay, so then low, medium. Okay, so okay, so we are good. So what I want you to do is you complete till here, but to I want you to firstly set this date formatter. Use a date formatter and display this date exactly as per here. It should be, and again it should display something like this: complete by, and then the date, and the date should be something like this.
Okay,
Okay, so
number.
9/23. So it is basically September 23rd, 2022.
Yes.
Okay, so something in this format I need. So your assignment is, first you will complete whatever is done till now. You will send the screenshots, okay, of all these of your code, and you will make sure that I will give you this part, these images.
Okay.
Okay, so you will use these images, and then you will put this this thing. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
not done yet. Then you will create one more view controller.
V control here in the below, right?
Yeah, in your storyboard, you will create one more view controller for this one.
Which one?
This screen.
Okay, I will create it.
Okay,
Yes.